Four tiny feet and high-pitched voices are waking me up in the early morning and asking for a toast of bread and a cup of milk before I can open my eyes. The mornings are dim, but I can see a gentle rosy color far away in the horizon and a white church spire against the new morning sky. We are steadily living through another year in our tiny camper home, readying ourselves emotionally and physically for yet another hot summer. Daily multiple baths and sunscreens, lush green garden and caterpillars, burning sun rays and the healing shade of woods and generous summer rain showers. Camper life with small children is not easy. Many people tell me with an assumption that it's space efficient and compact and doesn't require much cleaning. Well, it's not true. It takes someone to experience that in order to know. But I don't blame them, and to be honest, I do dream of home and space, to put all my books on shelves and have a long countertop surface to bake bread and cook meals, to look out into the woods through my window over the sink, to play my piano again and warm up with quilts near a wood stove in the winter, to hang all my handmade art and have a big pantry with shelves to fit jars and jars of kitchen staples, gems, and fermented foods, to finally organize children's toys and grow seeds and flowers on the windowsills, to pull out all my favorite things and dinner sets and lamps and mirrors from bins and stop making constant trips to the big refrigerator through the walk path outside. My heart yearns for these things at times, I will not lie, but I know that we all in different ways long for something and go through difficulties. But contentment, cheerfulness, and simple joy is not available only for the ones that have everything they dream of. And I draw it from the most simple but intentional things. It's a choice that always brings me back to a full and thankful heart. Quiet attention and busy hands engaged in creative work. A simple secret. I draw my eyes to the rays of light that fall upon the most ordinary things. I gaze through the window to observe the birds, their freeing flight, and the sweetest melodies. I make moments to learn new things and create art through embroidering and gouache paints. I bake sourdough bread and pastries even when the space doesn't make it easy. I mop the floors and vacuum a few times a day to keep the space clean and refreshing. Sorting out laundry and hanging it to dry in the breeze, packing our farm eggs into cartons has become a contemplative daily ritual. I also joined a group of homemaking and homeschooling mothers in Substack, led by a very creative and wonderful mother and writer, Leah Bowden. It's called Mind Gallery. I will link everything I mention in the description below. Every day, her community helps my heart to settle on beauty through poetry, art, and music, contemplative podcast, and writing. In the thicket of motherhood and diapers and very little social time with adults, I find it to be a true gift. I'm stopping my anxiety from social media by changing the way I look at it. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, I admire other creative women and mothers and get inspired to do what I can with the time and skills I'm given today, even if it's not much, perfect, and as good as someone else's. There's always enough to genuinely feel happy and content with what I have. It doesn't stop me from dreaming, but it stops me from feeling inadequate or anxious to have more than I have right now. Many hours of us are spent lingering in the kitchen with our baby near my feet and a toddler stirring things on a small countertop. I find astonishing contrasting threads. There's very little space that we are maneuvering around, but at the same time I'm experiencing spaciousness of time and hours spent tending to my home and the garden. At the end of the day, I experience both passionate weariness and joy of motherhood days. Woods bloomed right in the thicket of my motherhood days and in the hardest season of my family's life, affected by war. When the darkness and pain just pressed so much on me, I began to attend more to what was around me, to the quiet, beauty that breathes and lives right underneath of suffering. The closeness of the full moon and climbing tree branches, the enchanting calming path of woods and wide freeing meadows. Every piece at our collection, Home and Woods, is crafted by talented hands of my aunt that lives right in the midst of war, shooting, and constantly electricity shutoffs. At her little desk in the kitchen, she takes the fabric and turns into something beautiful. Her heart that has known pain and suffering continues to bring goodness right in the midst of uncertainty. We have curated a small capsule, designed each piece to bring warmth and grace to the one wearing it. We pick only natural fabric, breathable and sustainable, buttons made out of coconut shells, and a warm mixture of wool to add a layer of warmth in our quilted coats and vests. My aunt softens fabric by washing it, then brings it to her table to quilt for comfort and create ruffles. Then when the last thread is tied, she leaves our quiet mark, Home and Woods. I want these pieces to help to draw one just like me with messy, yearning lives and daily chores and demands to the radiance that falls upon the ordinary. Our quilted coat or vest on a fresh spring day or cool autumn night with a wicker basket in hand and hot thermos and a sandwich and little ones collecting treasures in the woods. Or our pinafore worn in your kitchen while you're pulling that sticky dough to make another fresh loaf of bread. Or our dress to run freely in the meadow with your arms stretched out and face turned to the sun. May every piece awaken senses and turn our attention to the quiet beauty that is already in front of us. Anchor ourselves in the feast and habits of daily life and remind us that beauty can be created right in the midst of darkness. In our family, we love breakfast food. I always have hot cereal, hot sandwiches or toasts, omelets, and frittatas. Recently, I have experimented with very delicious combination of vegetables for this frittata recipe, and I want to share with you. You are going to need peeled pumpkin, fresh salmon, green beans or peas, Greek yogurt, eggs, hard cheese, salt, spices, and herbs for serving. First, peel and dice pumpkin into small cubes. Then take your cast iron pan, preheat olive oil, and cook your pumpkin pieces until they're half cooked. And cut salmon into small pieces. Finally, grate the cheese. Mix your eggs with Greek yogurt and beat lightly with a fork. Season with salt and add your favorite spices such as turmeric, oregano, or dried garlic. Place the prepared pumpkin, salmon pieces, green beans, or peas in a deep oven-proof dish. Pour the egg yogurt mixture over the vegetables. Then preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake frittata for about 15 minutes. Then sprinkle with grated cheese and bake until crisp for about another 6 to 10 minutes. Serve and eat hot.